The Friendship War, Chapter 25, Melting. Ellie's face looks like she might shove me off the sidewalk, or worse. So I say it again, as sincerely as I can. We really need to talk, please. Fine. She's cold and suspicious, but I am expecting that. I also knew we wouldn't be able to talk out here with all the buses arriving. Let's go inside to the library, okay? Whatever. I picked the library because we'll have to be quiet in there. Less chance that we might start yelling at each other. I hold the door open, and Ellie walks in and then turns right. So far, so good. But I can see the stiffness in each step, impatience in every gesture. Ellie's looking for a fight. And even though I tried to prepare for this logically, I know that this isn't like solving a math problem. It's more like untangling a knot. Or maybe melting an iceberg. Inside the library, I walk to a table way in the back, and Ellie follows and sits down across from me. What do you want? It's a sharp challenge, but I don't react. I keep to my plan. First, I want to say something about this, and I open my hand to show her the pieces of the broken pinwheel button. When I pushed my way into the middle of your trade with Brooke, that was totally wrong and selfish, and I'm sorry I did it. And I hope someday you'll forgive me. Ellie starts to say something, but I quickly pull a brown envelope out of my backpack and empty it onto the table between us. 18 bracelets, 3 necklaces, and 2 anklets, all made by you. She tries to hide it, but she's surprised. I knew you had some of these, but I didn't know it was so many. Why were you? Because I was mad at you for breaking the pinwheel button and for not letting me sit with you at lunch. I still don't see. I was going to smash all the buttons with the hammer and cut all the ribbons to bits and give the pieces back to you to get even. Really? You were going to do that? Yes, until I saw that this whole mess was actually my own dumb fault. Well, I did break the pinwheel, and then I sent it back with that note, which was super mean of me. Yeah, but yesterday when I thought about how mad you had to be to break the button that way, and I had gotten you that upset, I felt so bad for you that it made me cry. I'm sorry I made you so angry. Ellie shakes her head. But I'm the one who makes everybody mad because I show off too much. Don't you think that's true that I show off too much? That's a dangerous question. I have to be honest. Well, maybe sometimes. But you do have a lot of very cool stuff. And if I had as many beautiful things as you do, I might have trouble not showing off too. You? Ellie gives me a smile. The kind that melts icebergs. No way, that's just not you. And it's not, and that's how I want to be. I feel a lump in my throat, but I don't want to start blubbering. So it's good that the first bell rings. We pick up our things and head for the hallway. And it feels like the struggles of the past week never happened. Of course they did. And because they did, I don't think Ellie and I have ever been better friends than we are right now. Walking together towards homeroom feels like the most natural thing in the whole world. So at lunch today, do you maybe want to come over and sit with me and Hank? Ellie smiles again, playful this time. I've noticed you and Hank. I don't answer, but just kind of lean her way so that our shoulders bump, and then we both burst out laughing. Right before we get to the room, she says, So, what are you going to do with all my bracelets and stuff? I'm going to try to remember who I got them from and give them back for free. See, that's what I mean about you. I think I would have used them for trading all over again. Oh, I thought about that, believe me. Kids really love these things, but I've got enough buttons to last a lifetime. I'm kind of tired of them. Yeah, I get that. But do you have any like this yet? And she pulls a brilliant red and white button out of her pocket and hands it to me. It's vintage celluloid, and the two colors are swirled to look like an old fashioned peppermint lollipop. Then Ellie says, oops, see, I'm showing off again. I can't help it. Actually, this button, it started out as mine, and I've got tons more like it, some even prettier. This is the kind of button I've been trading with. What do you mean? I mean, the way I got kids to give me all your bracelets and necklaces was by trading with buttons like this. Ellie pulls 6 other buttons from her pockets. And these? I look and then nod. All except that big green one started out belonging to me. So that means I've been trading my bracelets to get more of your buttons, and you've been trading your buttons to get more of my bracelets? We both start laughing again, and then I say, but I was going to crush your bracelets into bits. And somehow that seems hilarious now. We sort of stumble into homeroom together, and we'd have kept on laughing, but the PA speaker up on the wall makes a loud ding and everyone gets quiet. Good morning. This is Mrs. Porter, and I have an important announcement about a change in our schedule for today. At 8:45, everyone in grades 1 through 6 is to come to the auditorium for an assembly. 6th grade students should stay with their homeroom teachers rather than go to first period classes. Thank you, and I will see you soon. Ellie looks at me. I wonder what that's about. Yeah, me too. I say that, but I would bet $100 that I know exactly what the principal wants to talk about today.